Alright, and here is the final product. Focus throw works well, and aperture ring, I don't know if that is visible, but it functions, and it still click. So very smooth. I can focus to infinity very well. I usually use these for macro shots anyway, with extension tubes, but it's always nice to get infinity on it. You can see that the plate, or what's left of it, that's not a ring, it's right there. So that's that. I also made another one here. This time a little differently. I used a nylon spacer washer that I shaped into sort of a guide for the grooves on the barrel, and it also works quite well. You can see right there. So I'm able to focus to infinity. This one actually had damaged aperture blades, and I had to remove one of them because they were stuck and people were trying to force it. So they snapped the little guides on one of the blades, and it wouldn't move, so I had to remove it. So now it has 4 aperture blades, and it makes a very unique bokeh shape. It looks like a kind of like a medieval crusade shield instead of the usual pentagon. So it's actually quite neat, quite unique in that sense. Very nice to use as well. I also did one more, again, all from the Yashicas. This one is from an Electro, I believe, and these are from the Lynx 1000 and 5000. This one was quite damaged. The battery from the camera leaked all over the place, made it all the way to the lens. Made quite a bit of a mess. Again, I had to remove one of the aperture blades on this one as well, so it does have that unique bokeh shape. But this one, I removed the helicoid, the existing helicoid, and actually glued the a focusing helicoid that I bought off of eBay for like 18 bucks. This is a 42 to 42 helicoid, and this is glued directly to the aperture plate control, because again, the blades were stuck and people, I guess, were trying to force it. They snapped off not only the little guides on the blades, but also the aperture ring pin. So there's no way to connect the ring to the blades now. So the way that I get around that is that if you glue this directly into the aperture plate, if you turn the barrel, it actually actuates the blades. I don't know if that's visible, but that's how that's done. And then obviously the focus is now provided by the helicoid. Again, very nice, very sharp. So you'll have to use your ingenuity to get these to work. I've also done other models from other cameras. This is from an Ares 3. This is a super nice lens. It's very heavy, very robust build. A little bit more difficult to get to the shutter and disable, actually to get this off the mount, but I was able to do that, and it works really nice. I get infinity focus, close focus, everything, aperture control, and this build was a little different. I used just a plain big washer as a spacer and the lens cap from my M50 to make this mount here to get it to sit at the proper flange distance. So that one is also extremely nice, and this is probably the easiest build. This came from I believe an Argus Mark Finder, and this actually comes off, so you don't have to do anything to the lens. Everything is self-contained. The aperture or the shutter remains with the camera, but I removed that to use that as a mount, and I glued this Cine lens mount in the back of it, so now I can use my C-mount adapter to my camera, and that just screws into place, and it's ready to go. So hope you guys enjoy that. Happy hunting.